You get married this weekend.
Unless I'm not.
I mean, Freaky Friday 2003 is one of my favorite movies. I keep saying every time me and my mom separate, we say make good choices, like to this day. I'm curious for you, like what was it like revisiting this world, and how much have you thought about where Jake would be today?
A lot. That was the whole conversation of what have you been doing for 22, 23 years, right? I think my experience is probably a lot like yours, right? Like, we grew up with it. This was our youth. And so to come back to it, it felt comfortable, and there was nothing foreign about it. It was like, a best friend you hadn't seen in a while. And so I loved it. It was exciting, and I was so grateful. Every time you walk on the set and you see so many friends and family and faces that you're just like, oh my gosh, I missed you, and Lindsay and I could catch up and talk about like our kids now, and like just really very heartfelt, very full circle moment to do this movie with the same producers, same team. Like, it's awesome.
And it probably has to change the way you watch it now too, now that you have kids. Because it's like, I watch it and I'm like, I thought I knew everything at 16. And now it's like, you're like, Mom was right.
There is that. You do start watching the characters through a different lens. You watch them through the parents' lens instead of the youth's lens. So I found that fascinating. But we sat down and watched the Freaky Friday, the original, right before I went and shot the second one, so that the kids could be like, all right guys, so this is where I'm going, this is where Dad's going, he's gonna go do this. This is the movie we're gonna go make, number 2.
Yeah. To this world.
Yeah. The one thing I didn't notice about rewatching the first Freaky Friday is it got my heart pumping. It was like very adrenaline based in the beginning. It's like, is it the rhythm or just the dialogue? But I was like, whoa. But I think as a kid I was just like loving it. But as an adult I was like getting anxious a little bit, but like in a good way. But
it's go.
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah.
What excited you most about joining the sequel, and how was your British accent? I mean, I know how it was, but how was it doing it?
It was a challenge. Luckily, I spent 8 months before on a project called The Acolyte. We were filming there for 8 months, so I got to really hear the different dialects and kind of just absorb the kind of the British RP, or like just the UK accent. And also we had Victoria Hanlon, who was a great acting coach, acting dialect coach to help me out, because it was definitely a challenge, but one I was excited about.
I have to say, The Acolyte was effing great.
Oh, thanks.
And I think it was such a bummer that we're not going to get another season, but I'm curious because I know you guys just went to Disneyland. I imagine people are coming up to you left and right talking about the stranger Chimera, like, what does that mean to you, and are you hopeful that we could maybe see that character again? I mean, I think it's possible, but...
Always hopeful. I would love to run it back. When we were at Disneyland meeting Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Heck yeah.
And them face to face. Was wild. But yeah, a lot of fans out there being like, we love The Acolyte, like, Chimera come back, things like that. And it's all love, and it's so special. But we'll put it out there, fingers crossed.
I'll put it out there.
Yeah.
Now that we know what became of Jake and Anna, do you ever wonder what happened between Austin Ames and Sam Diner Girl Montgomery?
Oh yeah.
Where do you think they would be today?
They probably parted ways, as you know, when you go to college, typically happens.
I thought everyone stayed with their first love.
It does happen, and I know people who married their high school sweethearts, which is awesome. But let's just say, for continuity's sake, let's just say if there was a second one, they wouldn't be together, because if they were together, that wouldn't make much of a story. And because you'd want them to become star-crossed lovers a second time.
Yeah.
And maybe there's kids involved.
Do you think we could ever get that?
I don't know. Yeah. I think I really loved Austin Ames. I care about the character, and I think that's a character I would love to examine more and learn more about and see where he is now as an adult. And I do think that there's a story to tell. We never get to see those movies, what happened 20 years later, now that they're grown up, right? And maybe they have kids. So you could kind of do like a double Cinderella story.
She ate you up in that locker room.
Chewed me up, spit me out. That's probably one of the most recited things I get to me.
When people talk to you?
When I go out, people will say that right to my face.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long thing for somebody to come up to say.
They know it all. They know it all. They usually they do short it to, waiting for you, like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing. Yeah. I get it in.
Okay, so I won't do it. I'm just kidding.
No,
Thank you guys so much.
I know what this is. You're having a stroke.
No, I just need to go to the bathroom.